In March 1998, a 23-year-old woman boarded a Royal Caribbean cruise ship with her family for a vacation in the Caribbean. She was last seen at 5:30 in the morning on the ship's deck, just miles from the island of Curaçao. When her family woke up hours later, she was gone. The ship was searched, the ocean was searched, and 27 years later, Amy Bradley has never been found. Welcome to Dark Waters, where we cover the cases that were buried, forgotten, or simply never solved. Today's case has haunted true crime investigators for nearly 3 decades. It involves a family vacation, a cruise ship, a mysterious band, and what many believe is one of the most disturbing human trafficking cases ever documented in the Caribbean. This is the disappearance of Amy Lynn Bradley, and nothing about this case is simple. Stay with me, because what a witness reported seeing months after Amy vanished will completely change how you see this case. Amy Bradley was 23 years old, athletic, vibrant, and by all accounts, someone who lit up every room she walked into. In March of 1998, she boarded the Rhapsody of the Seas cruise ship with her parents, Ron and Eva, and her brother, Brad. The trip began normally. Amy quickly became friendly with a reggae band performing on the ship called Blue Orchid. On the night of March 23rd, the family returned to their cabin. Amy's father, Ron, woke briefly around 5:30 a.m. and saw Amy on the cabin balcony. He fell back asleep. When the family woke up hours later, Amy was gone. The ship's crew initially treated it as routine, but what they found, or rather, what they didn't find, was deeply troubling. The ship was searched from top to bottom. Amy's belongings were still in the cabin. Her shoes, her passport, her identification, everything she would need to go anywhere, left behind. Key surveillance footage from the night Amy disappeared was either unavailable or had not been properly preserved. Multiple witnesses came forward claiming to have seen Amy alive after the ship docked. One witness reported seeing her being escorted off the ship by members of the Blue Orchid band. A Canadian tourist reported seeing a woman they believed to be Amy in a bar in Curaçao, visibly distressed in the company of controlling men. But the most disturbing sighting didn't come from Curaçao. It came from a United States Navy sailor, more than a year after Amy disappeared. In 1999, a US Navy sailor stationed in Willemstad reported that a frightened woman approached him. She told him her name was Amy Bradley, that she had been kidnapped, that she desperately needed help. Before he could respond, several men appeared, took her by the arm, and led her away. In 2005, a couple vacationing in Barbados reported that a woman matching Amy's description approached them on a beach. She asked if they knew her parents. She gave her name as Amy Bradley. Then she was gone again. That same year, an explicit photograph surfaced online, showing a woman with a Tasmanian devil tattoo, matching one Amy had on her ankle. Her family was certain it was her. So what do investigators actually believe happened? Thoughtful. The theory that has gained the most traction is deeply disturbing. The prevailing theory is that Amy Bradley was the victim of human trafficking, selected while on the cruise, removed from the ship either willingly under false pretenses or by force. The Caribbean has long been a documented transit point for trafficking networks. The cruise industry, bringing thousands of tourists through ports every week, had limited security protocols for tracking who boards and exits, Despite FBI involvement, despite years of family advocacy, despite multiple credible sightings, not a single person has ever been charged. Not a single arrest has ever been made. As of today, the case remains officially open, and Amy's family has never stopped looking. Ron and Ivor Bradley have spent nearly 3 decades searching for their daughter. In 2017, the FBI renewed their call for information, releasing updated age progression photos. Amy would be 51 years old today. The FBI tip line remains active. 1-800-CALL-FBI. Royal Caribbean has since faced significant criticism for their handling of the investigation. The cruise industry has implemented stronger missing passenger protocols, partly as a result of cases like Amy's. But Amy Bradley has never been found. No one has been held accountable. The Amy Bradley case is one that stays with you, because it isn't just a mystery, it's a reminder of how quickly a life can be taken, and how a system can fail the people it's supposed to protect. If you have any information, the FBI tip line is 1-800-CALL-FBI. If this story moved you, share it. Subscribe to Dark Waters. New case every Tuesday and Friday. Thoughtful. And tell me in the comments, do you think Amy Bradley is still alive? I'll see you in the next case.